Nine, 10, sleep again, sleep again, sleep again.
I just wanna play.
One, two, friends come for you, friends come for you,
I just wanna play.
friends come for
I just wanna play.
Nine, 10, sleep again, sleep again, sleep again.
I just wanna play.
One, two, friends come for you, friends come for you,
I just wanna play.
I
Again.
just be fucking with him. I just do that just to fuck with him. Oh, we're up.
Yes.
Oops.
Fuck with
Welcome,
that.
welcome. Greetings and salutations from your boy Trey Proper to another wonderful episodes of Snack and Flicks. I am sans snacks. I got a green tea. That's what I got. I'm gonna drink that. That's gonna be my snack. I got some gum. Technically, that qualifies as kind of a snack. But anyway, we're gonna talk about some shit and get into it. No, I'm not gonna chew in my mic. That would be bad for everybody. People would already tune me out as it is. So, gentlemen, if you will, introduce yourselves.
It's your boy Dragon Chills here, trying to get all this Halloween stuff done and over with.
Yeah, you do got a house full of people, so yeah, I understand.
Yes. Please help me.
It's your boy Gadoni.
No.
Your boy Gadoni just trying to make it through the month.
What are you talking about? This is your favorite month. You be waiting for Halloween, like.
A long month.
Horror.
I mean,
In
I
about
had
20
my
years, when
I
we
had
dig up
my-
your yard, it better not be one body in there, Drew. It better not be one
no
body.
bodies. I burn all my
femurs.
bodies. Come on.
You burn all yours. All right, Lestat.
Yeah, just they did do that in the movie. I haven't seen
No.
the show yet.
That's from the
Anyway,
show.
for
But
those of you who have tuned in with us, make sure you like the video, share the video, and send it to anybody who wants to enjoy our wacky conversations here as we talk shit about snacks and flicks. Well, more flicks than snacks, because we don't talk about snacks unless
No,
I
we
mention
don't.
snacks. I'm just most of the time I've mentioned snacks ever on the show. But anyway,
Why do we not talk about snacks? Drew
because we
has
will be here literally all night.
Drew has a whole wife that is a chef. She can give us some snack ideas. You know, have Rayanne's corner. She gives us a snack once a
Rianne,
week.
come forth.
Yeah.
Come forth. Let's talk about some snacks. I think I got some ginger snaps and I don't feel like going to the kitchen.
Oh,
Anyway.
God.
Is she coming in? Is she really going to talk about snacks? I'm ready.
Nope, she's not.
The police. I have things to say.
The
Who's the
Popos.
police?
What you got to
Okay,
say,
police.
Popos? What's going
What
on?
you got to say?
What you got to say? Say it.
Are you really the police? You got to tell me or it's in traffic.
Come on, say it with your chest. Say it with your chest.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in. I do appreciate you tuning in. Make sure you like us on your way in. They hear us. We don't have to talk to them. in
No,
the
but I'm
comments.
curious what they have to say.
What they have to say.
I love
snacks
and
and I
hate
hate-
ends.
Yes, food.
Halloween ends.
Yes, you need to
Yes,
come here
yeah,
and give
food.
us
Yeah,
once
yeah.
a week. You need to come here and give us a
get in
little
here,
snack.
man.
There you
Fine.
go.
Come on. I have a chair for you. Go. Come on.
You're not
Come
going. Was that a hammer? Why was a hammer in your chair? You know what? My
Why
son
was the
loves the
hammer on my
popo.
chair? Because I was hanging stuff up.
Okay.
Look, see?
Hanging
I got a
stuff
chair
up.
right here.
All right.
Come on.
Okay. So things have been going on in the worlds of entertainment here while we're waiting for Rianne to come up with her next recipe of snacks to present us. Because you're gonna get a segment on this show where you're just gonna make snacks. I might have somebody in mind that could actually compete with you as far as snacks, and her snacks are. Yeah. But yeah, we'll talk about that later another day.
We're not- we ain't talking about cakes out here.
Oh, hey, Abby,
Possibly
what's
another
going
show.
on? I know who that is. That's Abby.
Well,
'cause
we
she
don't know
just
who
said, "Hey,
Abby
Drew,
is.
it's
But
Abby."
hi, Abby.
Abby is a friend of mine who helps volunteer at Sinister and is a part of the Horrific Network.
Oh, okay.
Thank
Well,
you for coming in,
welcome,
Abby.
thank you for showing some.
Why the popo though? Why the popo though?
Her son.
I'm just
She
curious.
said.
Okay, you know what?
She said her son loves the popo.
So you're watching under your. Let's talk about the show. All right. Get me all derailed and shit. I'm already hungry.
She forgot her
Anyway.
son changed her name.
Oh, okay. So a lot of things have been going down in the worlds of entertainment so far. So I have a question because I'm not too sure. We were talking about it a little bit before the pre-show, and I was curious about getting it myself. You know, I'm a big comic nerd. I love DC stuff, but Gotham Knights dropped. You guys has it dropped or has it been
Yeah, it
teased
dropped.
to release?
It dropped.
So people are
It's
actually
out.
playing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's out.
And what's your opinions of it?
would you like to go first, Drew?
I guess I can go first. So, did you like Arkham Knight and all of that series?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking love
So
those.
this
One
is
of my
the
favorite
Wish
games of all
version
time.
of Arkham Knight.
The what?
the Wish version of Arkham Knight.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's so you had. Oh, hey, look, here comes the wife. Hello.
Hi, Rianne.
Say hello to everybody.
Are you
He
joining
said
us
hi,
on the show?
internet. She's
What snacks you
getting
got? What you got in your hand? What you got? What's that?
You
What's
got
that?
a
What's that?
cookbook to tell
That's
you
a
what snack
cookbook.
to
So
make.
so what recipe you got
So,
for us this
let-
week?
Let me say this though with Gotham Knights. So with Arkham Knight or the Arkham series,
Hmm.
you had a really good combo system, right?
Yes,
You had a really good system of how to do things. They could have just kept that system, but no, they decided to simplify that system.
but isn't this multiplayer?
Doesn't matter.
2 players until
Two
the raid drops
But they
in a
have
little bit.
4 options. Like, wait, you
And
got Robin.
There's
Yeah.
a raid that's coming out later on that will be 4 players, but for right now it's just two player comp.
But in all honesty, it's like very underwhelming to me because it's and the controls are not the greatest and the camera angles suck ass.
Okay.
The camera can be very, very not forgiving.
The camera's a villain of itself.
Yes. I mean,
So we're
the
talking
first-
like
the first 20 minutes of the game are literally a fight between Batman and Ra's al
You
Ghul.
see,
I'm
so-
not ruining anything.
no, no.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean, look, it's a Batman game. Look, fuck that. He
No,
apparently
it's not a
Batman's
Batman
dead.
game.
yes,
It is not
No,
a
no, what I'm
Batman-
saying is Batman died,
from
and
his-
it's up to Robin, Red Hood, Nightwing, and Batgirl instead of Damian to take over the mantle and stuff like that to find out or I guess find out who killed him or
well, they
basically
already
protect the city.
already know who
killed him.
Okay, I don't know. I haven't played it yet.
No.
But my
So-
point is,
So
we
the
ain't
game,
spoiling nothing.
the game literally opens up with a giant cutscene that's 15 minutes long of watching
Damn, what is
Raja
DC Universe Online? The fuck?
watching Ra's al Ghul and Batman fight to the death.
Yeah. Yeah, it was one of those. Did we really have to go that deep into that? Like that fight did not need to last like 30 minutes. It really didn't. Like, and it's really weird because Kevin Conroy is not the one voicing Batman, so it's just some random other dude voicing Batman, and it's just doesn't match the Arkham series. I mean, I know.
So is
he
it supposed to
didn't
be a
voice-
continuation from the Arkham series?
No, it's not. This is own
It's
Okay,
entity.
then that's fine.
Oh, I thought it was a
No,
continuation.
this is its own entity. It's not comic book related. It's what they decided to create.
Okay, but I still
Okay.
stand by it's the Wish version of Arkham. I still stand by that.
Fair enough. Fair enough. So I guess that's a no buy from either one of you.
So,
If you want something to play.
I can get a little bit more into it because I put a lot more time into him.
Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy's video game, or this.
So, it depends. Guardians of the Galaxy gives you a better story. This gives you more action. If you're in it to just beat people up and get a little story, sure, that's fine. So the difference between this and Arkham series is the fact of the matter is they took the detective out of the game. You
Mhm.
may have like a little mission where you just look at a body, solve how that body died, but you literally took the
Aw,
detective
that was
work
half the
out.
fun. The puzzles.
Yeah, so that's what happened.
Not the same kind of puzzles now. Yeah.
So that's what ended up happening. They simplified the combat system. So instead of you getting 10 hits or 10 knockdowns and you get to use a special move, now you have a special move meter that you have to fill up and use from there.
Okay, it's a
Yeah.
no for me. It's
Yeah.
definitely a no for me.
And they simplified the buttons, so now you have a melee button, you have a range button, and you have a dodge button. That is the combo system. Oh, and a grab. There
Right.
you go.
There's really not even a counter anymore,
Yeah.
which is stupid.
Counters don't exist. It's you just hit somebody when they're trying to hit you.
Yep.
Sorry, I
Yeah.
kept hearing something. My bad. So it's a no for me. I'm
Yeah.
passing this one. I'll probably watch somebody do a couple playthroughs, but
And that's what it is. This
Mhm.
game was made. I hate to say it. They made this game for streamers to stream. It's not that they
Mhm.
made the game like, oh, this is what everybody wants. It's just a game for streamers. That's all it is. Honestly, I hate to say it
Okay.
as that.
Yeah. Hard pass. Yeah. The
You know.
fact that we can't be the Bat family running around beating people's ass, it's a no for me. All right, moving on. So, wait, we're getting another fucking Resident Evil.
Well, what about the other one? And why is Dragon gone?
Don't know.
I'm not gone. I just had to cut my camera off right quick.
Okay, fair enough.
I was going to say, what about Spirits Unleashed?
I was going to get to that, but
Oh.
you like to skip around.
Okay, go ahead.
But since you did, Spirits Unleashed, go ahead.
Ghostbusters.
That's your
released-
segment.
Yeah, no, Ghostbusters just released a new video game last Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. What's this one about?
Or no. Yeah, last Tuesday. This
Just
one
released, like people can go buy it now.
Yes.
Yeah,
people can
it's
go buy
out.
it now.
You can
Okay.
play it. Yes.
So,
So
give me a
basically,
breakdown.
It's pretty much a continuation. Like, you watched Afterlife, right?
Did not.
You didn't watch the newest Ghostbuster.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I
Anyways,
didn't.
at the end,
He's so pissed.
spoiler alert, at the end of Afterlife.
Oh, you told me the spoiler. Egon Spengler. Yes.
No. Winston Zeddemore actually is going to reopen Ghostbusters.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is a continue. It like basically takes off, and they're recruiting new Ghostbusters, and you are one of the new Ghostbusters. So you just play different maps, and there's a story, but you basically do it through playing missions and capturing ghosts, or you're playing a ghost and you haunt.
You can play as a
room.
ghost.
Yeah,
It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
the game is
Okay.
It's
it's
a
a
4v1
4v1.
game.
4v1, aka Dead by
So this is
Day.
Ghostbusters Prey.
No, Dead by Daylight, Prey. Yep, yeah, that. Yes.
kind of.
Yes.
Except you can actually attack things, and
I forgot all about that game.
it's
but
actually
yes.
pretty fun, believe it or not. If you're a fan of Ghostbusters, they have a lot of like Easter eggs for all like the old school shit. So like all the suits, you can change the color to like the real Ghostbusters, the extreme Ghostbusters, and shit like. So you're
I
already
was gonna
out.
let
On
him finish before I did it, but yes.
it. You're out. Okay.
you got me there for a second and you just stopped. Fuck.
For the
What's this
people
shit?
who are uneducated, there's
You
a
can
new
do it.
game.
You can
There's a
do it.
new gaming genre where they've created games that are 4v1, where it's 4 players.
Genre.
Thank you. 4 players versus 1 player, where 1 player is a character like overpowered, and the 4 people are either supposed to get away from him or defeat him. So that's a new genre.
Can be overpowering as playing as the ghost, but it's not. It's actually more balanced than you think it would be.
I mean, that's fine and all, but I mean, I don't know. I get the whole hunter prey game aspect. I understand it, but not with Ghostbusters. Give me it. I don't want to be a Slimer sliding through walls, throwing ectoplasm at people. No, I want to be a giant monster where I'm ripping you apart. And you got to actually fight me. That's what I want to play. That would be intriguing to me. But being the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, stepping on cars and oozing, well, yeah. Anyway, stuff all over the place. I'm good. I got a hard pass. All right, now tell me about this freaking Resident Evil game. Is there another movie coming out or something, or?
So it's not a game. So what's going on? If you didn't know, a couple years ago, Resident Evil Village dropped, and you have the continuation from 7, which is holding the Winters family, and you see the father finally dies in this one. So at the end of it, there's as you're watching the cutscenes, his daughter goes to his grave and she just walks off into the distance. So they decided to make the final end to the story of the Winters family bloodline. So you're going to finally get to play as her and see her story and how that unfolds after her father's death.
So canonically, how far down the road does this go? Like, I mean, are any Leon and Chris Master, are they all tied into this? Like,
We'll see.
okay, all right, because I'm like, it's only been so many humans on the planet. How many of them are left to eat? Like, we've done the zombie thing to death. You've done plant zombies. You've done insect zombies. You've done hillbilly zombies, which I still don't fucking understand to this point. But what else can we get? What else we going? Zombie Bigfoot. There we go.
Well, the other news that released was they're doing a remake to everyone's favorite Resident Evil.
Which one is that?
Resident Evil 4. Hold on. What happened to sound? I don't hear nothing. It's going to do that today. Please don't. What is going on with my sound? Please don't. They can't. I can't hear you. They can't hear you. Yep. A rig jig jig.
Sound.
There it goes. I can hear you now. That means
And we're back. Okay.
yes. Everyone's back.
Everyone-
All right.
If you can hear us, please put
Yes.
a 1 in the chat
Yes. They can
on
hear
Twitch. If you're watching on Twitch, if anybody's watching on Twitch, I just want to say hi. But if you see us and you can hear us and everything looks good, and you see the stuff that he's doing on the screen, just put a 1 in the chat for me. Let us know, because we're still I'm gonna still keep running my mouth regardless for the next
Yeah.
45 minutes, I guess. So
What were you saying?
make it so it's not worthless, please. All right. So yeah, I'm Resident Evil out. Sorry, Ro. If you got on the show, you could defend it, but it's shitty. It's stupid. It's dumb. Why do we keep doing this?
Well, this was their best-selling one. Resident Evil 4 was their best-selling Resident Evil ever. So this is when it went to free movement. You had you had Leon where he could free aim, move around, and do what he wanted to do, and he kick people. All that was the whole game. Everyone loved it, so they brought it back. So it updated graphics, so it's going to look better. It's going to look great, but still, again, it's another remaster remake.
Guess what? It's another. You know what I call? It's another cash grab for something that's already been made.
Yeah.
That's all it
Yeah.
is.
Yes, that's
I
part of
beat
it.
the shit
Welcome,
out of
welcome
it.
to
I beat
Capital
the shit
Solidica.
out of it on the GameCube. I'm probably not going to beat the shit out of it again. It's the
So,
same thing. Dude,
How can
look at
you
it this way.
so real? Okay, go
Let's
ahead.
just put it in perspective. I love Diablo 2. Love
Mhm.
that game. And I bought it for the Xbox Series X thinking, oh, I'm going to play the shit out of it. And I played it and I was like, played it for like an hour. And I'm like, I'm not going to spend 9 months of my life to make a level 99 character. I've already done this. I wasted my money.
I feel the same way about Skyrim. I love Skyrim, but I'm not starting over again. No.
You can only
Foos for
drag it-
my ass out
Uh-huh.
of here. Unless they come out with another one where they bring back Dragonborn powers, then I'm gonna play that shit. But so about the Resident Evil genre, that's how you say that. So zombie games in general, how do you guys think? What's some aspects of a zombie game you think can improve that gameplay? Like with Resident Evil 4, I do remember seeing Leon being able to do spin kicks on zombies and punch them in the face, stuff like that, which I don't think would work, because if you've ever punched somebody in the face, it can end up with scars like this when you bust through their cheek and cut the tooth, and then you would get infected. But anyway, so what do you guys think are some ways to improve a zombie genre?
Just stop making them.
Well, that's helpful, Drew.
It's been done to death.
It
Literally.
has. Literally.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, make it. I guess a lot of the problem now is they're all turning into the whole. What is it? Press a button. What do they call that? The
Quick time. Quick time actions.
Button press motions or something
quick
like that.
combat.
Quick
Quick
time.
time, yeah.
Quick time
Yeah.
actions. There you go.
Yeah,
There
quick
you
time
go.
action. Like everything is turning into a quick time action. It's just like, I don't know. Make something new. Make something we haven't seen in the zombie aspect of a world. I mean, shit. They have so many zombie games. Like, what's the other one that's coming out later this year that got like canceled for fucking 4 years and then they finally bringing it out?
Cancel for you. Oh,
Was it
Dead
that?
Island 2.
Dead
That
Island
comes out-
2.
You know what? That was actually so. I remember watching Dragon play that, and one thing that surprised me was that when they showed what happens when a horde comes through, and they have like stripped bodies laying, like they're eating you. So they never show the stripped corpses that are kind of still writhing, but they can't move because nothing's connecting. And those were laying on the ground. I thought that was pretty innovative. That made me kind of curious to play. I still wasn't playing that shit. Made me curious to play it. What were you going to
But-
say, Dragon?
I'm gonna say, well, technically, so the new things that are coming out. Castro's Protocol is one that's coming out, which is made by some of the same people that made Dead Space. Which the irony is Dead Space is also coming out with a remake for Part One. So
Mhm.
that is, I wouldn't say zombie. It's zombie-esque, but it's not real zombies. They're like monster zombies. But when it comes to
Um,
zombies,
H.P. Lovecraft horror,
yeah,
body horror type stuff. Yeah.
yeah. So when it comes to zombies, the last most innovative thing I saw with zombie when it came to a game would be was that Dead Army 4? That's
Oh
when
yeah,
Never played that one.
yeah,
it
the one that's Sniper Elite.
yeah,
Yeah,
they so essentially
yeah.
it's a game called Sniper Elite, which is focused on you being a lone sniper and behind enemy lines taking out people.
Mhm.
So
And
essentially
they threw zombies in it.
they
No, complete
Oh.
different game.
completely different game, whole another game. So what it was is now
Same character, different game.
you're hunting down Nazi zombies, and eventually you get to kill Hitler.
Yeah.
That's been done to death. So the most innovative version of zombies that I've seen so far are The Last of Us. And I think we talked about a couple of weeks ago when they dropped the trailer for the TV show where they're a plant spore released that can take, like, there's literally a plant in existence in real life that infects ants and causes them to climb a tree and turn into a spore release and release spores. So they based the zombies on that. So I'm looking forward to see that show. But
Okay.
Last of Us and Last of Us 2 was pretty innovative when it came to what they call clickers,
Yep.
because they click. Yeah. So that was that's what I've seen the best of. And I actually did play that game. So, and I'm not one for zombie games at all. So what did our nerdy comic book video game talk run off, Rianne?
Oh,
He really has a clicker.
one of those.
Yes, one of those. But yeah, no, that was the most innovative thing. But moving on into other forms of entertainment. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. Halloween Ends. What are you guys' thoughts?
It was okay.
Come on, Drew. You know,
And
that
actually,
was a
we did
softball to you, homie.
we did talk about this last week. I remember now.
We did, but he had something else he wanted to say.
I just wanted to talk about the massive box office drop. Halloween Ends dropped 80%. Not like we didn't see that one coming.
Not a movie that just started premiere one week and the next
No,
week dropped down to
Michael,
nothing.
don't come after me anymore. I have got rusty wheels on my wheelchair. Please leave me alone, Michael. Get the fuck out of here. Jamie Lee Curtis. Sorry. Get the fuck out of here.
She wanted the character in. She's happy for it to be done.
Yeah.
Wait. Did she die in the movie?
No.
Nope.
There's a chance it's coming back. Okay, go ahead.
No,
No.
it's not coming back.
She's already said she. No, she
It's
ain't.
over. It's done. With the way they ended it, in this version of it, he cannot come back.
Okay.
He can't.
You know what?
Now,
We could talk about it. So
the studio can't pick up the rights and do it again.
we could talk about how they ended it. What they did was they bled him out like a pig and carted him around town, took him all the way down to the junkyard with the metal stripping grinder and threw his ass in there.
Yeah.
Is that seen on YouTube now? I'm kind of curious.
You actually see it happen too.
Yes.
And it
Well,
is. Yeah. It's
Really?
violent.
When I say they bled him out like a pig, I mean slit all his veins. The police finally get there and they tie his ass to the top of someone's car and drive him through the town, and all the town folks follow to see this man finally die.
Even all that still couldn't save the movie from being a shitty movie. I mean, okay, the movie title Halloween Ends. Okay, let me just refer to this. Halloween ends for Blumhouse because Blumhouse no longer has the rights. They made their 3 movies. They're done with the series. Does not mean the Halloween franchise is dead, which at this point I really hope they don't make another fucking Halloween just because these 3 were so fucking bad. Please, God, if you're going to do it,
What
do
that
it right.
bad?
Huh?
I just watched it. Just watched the end. I watched him get chewed up in the meat grinder
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It's a blood bag. And he didn't get bled out clearly because they still was shooting up blood.
Yeah.
But he's got regenerative powers and all that other shit too, though. So I don't know.
The thing is they really just need to end this franchise, or give it to somebody that can do justice, and then don't have any connections to Laurie Strode, and just make it like my biggest gripe with it is you have a movie, a 45-year struggle between Laurie Strode and
And her brother.
her. Well, no, not in this. They
They're
weren't
not related
family.
anymore.
They're not related anymore as of 2018 because they threw away Halloween 2, so they weren't related. And essentially, that's one of the reasons why I disliked it. Because, I mean, at least then it gives him a purpose. It's not just some random guy attacking a random girl. But, I mean, Halloween ends until some other studio decides to pick it up and make another Michael Myers movie. The biggest gripe I had was you have a 45-year struggle between these fucking people, and Michael is literally in the film for 15 minutes.
So, okay, I'm currently on YouTube. I just typed in Michael Myers death scene. So why for 45 years he's been surviving everything. He's been shot, he's been burned, he's been killed. How did they finally kill him? Like what was it that made it so they could put him into the grinder?
He
Well,
slit his throat.
for one, there was
He's been shot in the head before.
he had his whole head cut off. But again, this was where he got into the attack and there was no cutaway. There was no someone left his body and his body could be replaced. It was always you're there the whole time.
So essentially, after the effects of Halloween Kills, that movie, he goes into hiding for what was it, like 5 years?
10 years.
10 years. And he's basically been surviving in the sewers for 10 years. So he's done. Essentially. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's exactly how I felt about it. Like, really?
His regeneration
I
powers.
still gotta watch the fucking pitch. Like, somebody made a joke about the pitch for Halloween Ends, and I still haven't watched it, but I gotta watch that.
Oh, pitch meeting.
Yeah, pitch meeting for Halloween
Okay,
Ends.
yeah, he's hilarious.
Like, you know what we're gonna do here? We're gonna 4 years. Okay,
4 years.
Thank you, Gilbert. 4 years have lapsed. So basically, it's like, hey, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna have him hiding for 4 years. Then he's gonna end up showing up in the last 10 minutes. She's gonna kill him. All right, and then that's the end of the movie, because that's pretty much what the fucking movie was. It was so stupid. Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe how stupid it was. I mean, I can't say that I had high hopes for it because I didn't. I had no hopes for that movie. It did not look good at any point in the fucking any trailer did it make it look good. And they basically deceive you because they're like, oh, the final battle between Laurie and Michael, and it's literally a 10-minute fight and it's over.
Now, you know what I thought was going to happen and I was hoping would happen? So, again, we're talking about this movie. It's on Paramount,
Yeah, go watch it.
It's on
for free.
Peacock. You can watch it for free. Nonetheless, in this
Or
movie,
don't, either
they were breeding a new Michael Myers, and what I thought was going to happen, I thought it was going to be a Michael Myers off. That's what I thought it was going to be. Them two fighting each other for the chance to kill her. That's what I thought was going to happen, and it didn't. I was disappointed.
Glad they didn't do that.
I'm
That
sure
actually
glad
might
that
have been a
didn't
little better.
No, that would have been better at that point in time because they
No.
lies. It's better than what would happen. Literally, what happened? She killed him, and also
Yeah,
Michael Myers, and then
literally
Michael
really
Myers comes
no-
in.
I mean, there was maybe 2 minutes of struggling with her, and then she just killed him.
Yes.
Outright.
Yeah, and that death scene was hella personal. But you know what? It's about to get really personal. I don't know if you guys have been watching it or not. We finally got to the season finale for House of the Dragon. And
Not been watching.
you have not been watching. Oh, damn it, Drew. God damn it. Oh, man.
When have I had time? What have I done all week?
I understand. Moving on. So it's actually been picking up over the last few weeks. Like, things have picked up. So for this season, if you haven't had a chance to watch it, I urge everyone to go back and give it a shot. It's all there now, so you can do it on a binge day off. And they've done time jumps throughout this particular timeline. So you have one set of cast that's a certain age, and then they do a time skip, and then they're that age for the rest of the duration. And they add more family members to this Targaryen tree, and things get pretty fucking ugly. I don't want to spoil it for anybody who hasn't seen the last episode. It came out this past Sunday. Next Tuesday, be prepared because I'm going to talk all the fuck about it. But yeah, most definitely. Dragon, did you get a chance to watch it?
If ooh, I fucked up had a face. That's what that was.
Yes.
Ooh, I fucked up. Yes.
There are a lot of dragons in the final episode.
No. We got to see two dragons.
I mean, but they're pretty important dragons. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. I will say this. I was expecting more. I was like, come on. I was like, all right, we done built up. At least something's going to happen. And it was like, more story? Damn it!
Here's my opinion about that, though. They built up, they did, but they had to give us, they had to get us hooked for another season. They had to get the producers hooked for another season because we got to see what happens next. And I urge you all, because next Tuesday, I'm going in. I'm talking about this shit.
You know the problem with that is you could still have us hooked.
Got me.
You could still have us hooked and
hooked.
gave us a little bit more, personally, in my opinion.
I mean, but so we know this is basically the story of the Targaryen family back in the day, well before Daenerys, that basically have a civil war for contention for the throne. They kind of hinted at it in the regular series that it's something that happened in the past. And there's a prequel book, I forgot, Song of Fire, something like that. I never read the shit. So I was not prepared for this thing that happened on this last episode.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a war with dragons. And we're like next season, if they don't give us a dragon fight, a genuine dragon fight, then I might be looking at it like, yeah, I'm not giving this another season. I'm not doing it. But after what happened, we're getting one. So please give that Joan a chance. Now that it's finished, Drew, will you give it a shot? Will you be able to sit down and with Rianne and watch the thing through?
And dedicate half a day to it.
Take a day off. Take a day off. You got PTO.
Oh God, not with the audio. I swear. What? Why audio?
Shit.
And I did Sinister last weekend.
We
so
can
I'm
tell
off that
you're tired as
Friday.
hell.
No, I'm not that tired actually. I'm just, I'm tired from work, not from that. That was fun.
Okay.
I mean, I got to see Corey Feldman, who was pretty much dressed to the nine like Michael Jackson, all the way down to the goddamn fucking loafers. Don't even get me started. That man looked exactly like Michael Jackson.
Okay.
It was,
Okay.
it was something.
I can imagine it was something. All right. So we are moving up. Dragon, you said something about what the hell is Avenue 5?
Avenue 5. Well, for people who don't know, it's an HBO show. It's about how can I bet? You remember Wally?
Mm-hmm.
You remember how they got stuck in space on that cruise ship?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avenue 5.
So you telling me to watch this based off of that summary right there?
No, that's the best way I can call it what it is.
Okay.
So what it is, it's this cruise ship that, this luxury cruise ship that's an 8-week cruise around a certain planet system. In our planet system, we're going around a certain amount of planets, 8-week long, and something happens and throws it off course. So this 8-week journey now turns into a 3.5 journey. And then you come to find out your 3.5 year journey.
So we got 17 episodes. All right, I got you. Let's look at this here synopsis. A troubled crew of Avenue 5, a space cruise ship filled with spoiled, rich, snotty space tourists, must try to keep everyone calm after their ship gets thrown off course into space and ends up needing 3 years to return to Earth. Now that sounds like something that will sell me. All right, so it's a comedy. All right,
yes,
comedy, sci-fi. All right, cool. I'll give that a shot.
The captain.
What's it on Netflix?
No, it's on HBO Plus or HBO Max. I'm sorry. But
Hugh Laurie, he was House.
yes, House is the captain. What is what is that?
You mean Hugh Laurie?
Yes, Hugh
Josh
Laurie.
Gad is Herman Judd.
Yes,
Oh,
that.
Zach Woods is hilarious. The skinny guy from he looks like the dude who was the rat guy or the hair smelling guy from the Child of the Angels.
Mhm.
What was
You're
that show
talking
he was
about,
on?
Chris-
Silicon Valley.
Talking about the guy who the guy who smelled hair was Crispin Glover.
I know, but
He
this guy
looks like
looks
him.
like him. He's
Oh, okay.
he's really skinny. He's like really
I got you. I got
he's
you.
a stick man basically. But
I
yeah,
get you.
he's
Yeah,
in it. So I'm gonna give this a shot.
It's a show with a whole bunch of shenanigans that happens. I will tell you this: you're gonna find out first episode. The captain is not the captain of the ship. He is an actor who now has to become the captain of the ship because the captain dies.
Dragon, did we find that out in the first episode?
Yes.
Okay, I was about to say that sounds like a big spoil to me.
No. It literally happens 10 minutes into the movie.
Fair enough.
Seriously.
Show.
I mean,
So
show.
it's a TV show. So it actually came. It's been out since 2020.
Yes, and season 2 just dropped. There are like 4 episodes into season 2 right
Okay.
now. So it comes out every
Alright.
week. HBO Max. So it's entertaining. It's shenanigans.
All
Yeah.
right. So also we got Drew, Cabin of Curiosity. You've seen it for a couple of episodes.
I've seen
us
about
with
an
that,
episode and a
breakdown.
half because it just dropped 2 episodes a day. The first episode was 46 minutes, so I came home, ate, and finished the first episode because I'd started it on my phone. And I was getting into the second episode, which is 38 minutes long, but my mom came over, so I had to stop that so I could pay attention,
Pay
Otherwise, I
attention to
wouldn't
her.
be able to pay attention to the show. So far, this anthology, from what I've seen, the first episode really good. The first episode is called Lot 36,
Mm-hmm.
and it basically follows a guy who buys storage. It's like Storage Wars kind of thing. Buys storage units, and
Buys the wrong storage unit.
you could say that.
Okay.
And then insanity ensues behind that, and
Okay.
and then like the second episode, which I got about 15-20 minutes into, is called Graveyard Rats, and yeah, that
So-
one basically starts with grave robbers and another guy
So safe to
stops 2 guys.
so safe to say this is like Tales from the Crypt.
Yeah, it's an anthology, yes.
Mhm.
To that point, yes. So essentially, from now until the 28th, so tomorrow 2 more episodes will drop. The day after 2 more episodes, and then the day after that, on the 28th, the last 2 episodes. will drop.
So we only get two per pop. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
From what
The
I've seen,
IMDb
visuals are really
breakdown.
good. The visuals are really good, and Guillermo del
Okay.
Toro directed the first show in the anthology.
Okay. Bizarre nightmares unfold in 8 tales of terror in a visual stunning, spine-tingling horror collection curated by Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo
can never-
del Toro.
Can never say that shit.
Guillermo.
Oh, this shit is creepy. What the fuck is that? Yeah, I'm not watching that. All right.
I'll watch it, man.
You saw what the fuck I just saw. No. Why is it? Okay, get off the screen. Get off the screen. I'm good. Yeah.
You gotta
Man.
watch it.
You know
The
he's
fuck?
not
You said you
watching.
were gonna give it a chance. Give it a chance.
Did I say that? No, I said I was gonna give something else a chance. Something
No,
else
you
I said I was
said
gonna give a
that one
chance.
a chance like 2 months ago.
Help me, Darren.
You ain't getting me involved in this one.
Damn it.
Hey,
I
It's
did
not-
no. You know what? I did give something a chance. It was fucking Terrifier, and I'm gonna give Terrifier 2 a chance too. So
yeah, right. Hey, as you should, as $5.2 million for a fucking $250,000
He-
budget film
Uh,
proves that it's worth watching.
Wait,
It's way
so-
better than Halloween Ends,
So
and there's
what?
a lot more killing in it.
So what our lazy friend sitting in the back of the chair is trying to allude to is Terrifier 2 has been released. Our indie horror film that we had the lovely honor of the actor coming on and talking to us about the show has broke over $5 million from this $200K budget.
Yeah,
250,000.
Yep.
Yep.
So
But
we give a
also,
shout out to
the way
him.
they broke it. The way they broke it. Just remember that. The way they broke it was 2 showings a night for 3 weeks.
3 weekends. 3 weekends.
3 weekends.
Yeah. It's
2
been
showings
weekend.
a night, Fridays and Saturdays.
Yes, weekends
And
only
now I
showing.
think this week they're bringing it to where it's going to be coming out during the daytime.
Mhm.
Like 3:30 is the earliest showing. Because it wasn't the earliest showing before was 6:30 at night.
Yep. So yes.
Just know that $5.2 million over 3 weekends of two showings Friday and Saturday.
Yep. And shout out and much respect to David Thornton and
David
the hard work.
Thornton.
Yes.
He's a friend, and we appreciate him in all of his clown glory.
Yep. And can't wait for him to come back so we can talk more about this Terrifier 2 when he gets back on the show.
God damn it.
Just know this: the phrase "just the tip" will bring you a whole new meaning once you watch the movie.
There goes Drew. Always wanted those little corny lines in there.
Oh, it's not a corny line. Go watch the movie and you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Never just a tip. Anyway.
Oh,
Never.
It's a lot
Never
more than
just
just
a
a
tip.
tip in the movie. I'm just saying. Not in
All
that
right,
sense.
I'm already admitting that I'm gonna watch this shit. All right, cool. So when he comes back, we got to talk about that. That's the only reason why I'm gonna watch it. Anyway, all right. So the big news for the week so far. No. Did that one? Oh, today it dropped. Today I am excited as fuck because this is my wheelhouse. Yes, Ant-Man and the Wasp and the Multiverse has dropped their first trailer.
Media.
Quantumania, my bad. You know what the fuck I meant. You know what the fuck I meant. Everybody know what the fuck I meant.
Yes.
I'm
Be
excited.
real.
I'm excited. So
Be
we got our first on-screen look at Kang the Conqueror, played by Jonathan Majors. I guess he finished this before he did Creed 3 because he does not look like
He's not
in that suit at all. So I'm excited about this one. One Easter egg that I noticed, they showed I guess it's a piece of technology swirling around one of the structures. It looks surprisingly a lot like not Quan Chi. Shang-Chi. I think I said it right.
Shang-Chi, yes.
His bracelets. So I think those came from the quantum realm too. So this is
Mhm.
gonna be if we get a tie-in from Quan Chi, damn it. Shang-Chi. I want to play
Shang-Chi.
Mortal Kombat apparently.
Apparently.
I'm gonna play Mortal Kombat. Where the fuck is my controller? Anyway. But I think we might have some tie-ins from that. If you watch She-Hulk, Yang came in to get Abomination because he's like, yeah, we need some help. I need you to come with me. So we might have some Hulk shenanigans going
What did
on.
you just say?
Huh?
Yang?
Look,
Wong.
damn it. Wong. Shit.
Wong.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. My bad. That is my bad. I apologize to everyone in the Asian community. I'm sorry. My mind runs a million miles a minute. I see I can't even fucking talk regularly. So yeah, my bad. Wong from Doctor Strange and She-Hulk. Yeah. He went to go pick up Abomination. So I'm hoping that it all ties in together. But yeah.
I have a question for you because I saw something
Okay.
online. I don't know if it's true because I didn't see it in the trailer, but somebody said Scarlet Witch was in the trailer. I
didn't see her.
Somebody
I
said
didn't
that they
see her at
saw
all.
Scarlet Witch in the trailer. I didn't see her.
Yeah, I didn't see her either.
No. I wouldn't think so.
Oh.
It's all right. But dude,
So I didn't think she was coming back until Agatha spinoff.
I don't even think she's coming back then.
Yeah, no, she's in Agatha.
I don't know why. Well, yeah, she could come back in Agatha because she's still. If she doesn't come back and there's no X-Men and we don't have an explanation of who real daddy is and it's really Magneto, I'm not gonna be too happy.
Well, I know Evan Peters is going to be back in it too. They announced the cast.
Did they?
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I just saw like a cast listing for it.
I'm still looking
Mephisto.
through. to find out if is Scarlet Witch and
Oh, yeah,
Ant-Man
somebody
gonna
said
watch.
Mephisto's coming around. I can't remember who they said was going to
Well,
play
they
him.
kind of hinted at that during She-Hulk when the girl got sent to hell by the fake magician,
Yeah, I
and
know,
she was
and then
like,
the
"I made a
black,
deal with a demon."
yeah, goat, yeah.
Yeah,
30 years
which
later.
is more than likely him. 30 years late. Really? Really? Okay. Moving on. I think that's a
Mhm.
signal. So last but not least, as we wrap things up, I
Yeah.
badmouthed it. I talked about it on other shows. Dwayne The Rock Johnson has the #1 movie in America right now with Black Adam.
You
Hitting
sound so
what
you
what
sound so disheveled about that.
Because I have faith in people that I shouldn't have, that they would share my views
what
and my stances when it comes to movies, and I know better. I know better. However, I keep getting proved wrong. So yeah, it's I think he made what 68 million opening night.
first day he made 68 million.
Yeah, first day. First day. It was like
Probably have
craziness.
a drop off though next week.
I don't know because what
They
else,
ended-
what else is going what does it go in head to head with? What's the other what else is in the theaters that's going to compete with? If in my
Nothing.
opinion, they did everything right with this as far as their release and promotion. They had nothing else going on. There's no Marvel movie to go head to head with. Everything else action wise doesn't exist until it's the summertime, and everything we had in the summertime was pretty much not a flop, but nothing that would measure up to this.
The closest thing
And
that is going to battle with is Wakanda in the middle of
oh
November.
no. yeah, we talking Marvel money, baby. We blowing that shit out the water. I've got 2
Yeah,
tickets
and
already.
you realize Wakanda comes out next week.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
November
No,
11th.
the 11th. The 11th.
November 11th.
Oh, the week after next.
Yes. So technically that's a different month.
This
So-
so far he's already made what 140 million from this movie. They've already made 140
Yeah.
million. They're going to get money until Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but even still, they're gonna be people that are gonna watch Wakanda and then weeks later go watch Black Adam. Yeah, I was about to say Black Panther. So, but the movie itself, and I said it on Blurs. It's not necessarily a bad movie if you turn your comic book brain off. If you know characters, so that's one thing The Rock gets away with.
Mm-hmm.
But realistically speaking, he's playing himself with superpowers. It's the best way to put it.
Yep.
Playing himself with superpowers. They wanted to sell him. Of course, he wanted to sell it as I'm just as strong as Superman. I'm just as fast as the Flash, which Black Adam canonically is. So I can't necessarily go against that. The origin of Black Adam, they had to tweak it a little bit to make him more anti-hero, and I'm not going to go into details about it, but yeah, they had to tweak it. Otherwise, he would. If you've seen the comic book version, basically, his nephew got the powers, and he was like, "I'm going to share the powers with my dying uncle," and he was like, "Oh, thanks. Now we can go kill the guys who tried to kill me." He was like, "Uncle, we don't need to kill them. We can protect people." He was like, "Oh, give me a hug. Give me your powers," and he murders his nephew in the original comic. So.
Mm-hmm.
The Rock wasn't going to do that. Kids love The Rock. He's not going to do that. So
Yeah.
I would give this movie the biggest tub of popcorn if he did that shit. I'm not gonna lie. It would be I would have been the only person in the theater giggling my balls off if The Rock. Oh, come here, son. Nobody does. You do what The Rock tells you when The Rock tells you to do it. So, and then throw the eyebrow in it. We didn't see an eyebrow in this movie. I was surprised. There was no. No.
Well,
He
he-
smoldered through the entire fucking thing, but there
He's
was no.
pretty
eyebrow.
much moved away from that because he's like not wrestling anymore. So
He
it's
still
not
he still does
He's
the
still
eyebrow
wrestling.
movies. He still definitely does
Don't-
it. And he's
yeah.
definitely coming back to wrestling because
Well,
they've been
what?
building up an entire
One episode,
bloodline.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
he's
blood-
doing
the
what?
bloodline
Was it
war.
WrestleMania or something like that.
I mean,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
coming back for the big matches. That's it. He's not gonna. And the last time he wrestled, he tore his fucking abdomen open. He had internal
he?
bleeding. Yeah, he
Oh.
had to get operation.
I didn't even
He
know.
finished his match, so I'll give him his credit there. He finished his fucking match. He stood there like a man, and he lost the title as he should. But he did the damn thing. He did 2
Oh,
years,
goddamn,
one
Oh
back
Back
to
yeah.
back.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Are we going to talk about it? Are we going to
About
talk about DC's new co-CEOs?
Oh,
No, I didn't
yeah.
hear about that. What did you hear?
Yeah, that
James
happened.
Gunn and was it Peter Safran? Yes,
Okay.
they're
Okay.
now to lead DC's universe. There you go,
Okay.
including their animation and TV and film.
Well,
Hey, wait.
I can't wait to see what happens. Like that. That sounds like it would be. I mean,
Like any
James
good marriage,
Gunn-
give it 6 months.
say again.
He sound like
Like-
any marriage given
Like
6
any
months.
good marriage, I give that 6 months until fucking Warner Brother fucks that shit up.
So I've said this before. I really hope that they find some type of direction when it comes to their cinematic universe, because I like DC comics more than I like Marvel comics. I'm going to stand on that forever. It saddens me and angers me at the same time to have them butcher and bastardize my childhood yearly. Like this Joker, if they want to get him more. Hey, fucking Joaquin Phoenix, the fuck off, and tell Lady Gaga, nah, get the fuck out of here. So, just, hopefully they go in the right direction, and they have some cohesion. Not gonna, but cohesive. I mean to say.
Wasn't
Just make sure
Gunn
that
the one
happens.
that did oh my god, why am I blanking on John Cena's character? Peacemaker?
Peacemaker. I don't think he did. Did
Yeah.
Gunn do Peacemaker?
Yeah,
James Gunn did
He
Peacemaker.
did. Okay.
yes.
Oh,
Yep.
then that's great. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah,
If we,
no, I mean it is as long. Here, wait. Warner Brothers can be good. DC can be good as long as Warner Brothers stays the fuck out of their own way.
They don't know how to do that.
yes.
Hey, you don't got to put your dick in everything. Just let people fucking do what they got to do. James Gunn knows what he's doing. Stop stepping
Where
on your fucking dick.
Fucking, where are you going with that analogy?
God damn. I'm just saying, like you get a good movie and then they just step on themselves. That's all they do.
Nowhere
You know
in
what I'm
nowhere your analogies does that fit to
I
what
was
you're
just
trying
like,
to say.
where's he going with this? Putting their dick in everything.
Stop stepping on their own
Warner
dick.
Brothers been doing that? James
You
Gunn.
get what I'm saying? Like they keep fucking
Yeah.
fucking themselves up.
Like who's okay?
Oh,
Fair enough.
saying,
But overall,
like-
so did I don't think did everybody get a chance to watch Black Adam? Just trying to
No.
reel it back in.
I've been busy.
Neither one of you?
I was busy. You know what I had to do.
Okay, so the only thing I will spoil is the ending because fucking Dwayne spoiled it first, so you can't get mad at me.
well, Henry Cavill already came out and announced it as well.
I mean, yeah, but we don't know if people watch the shows. Don't steal my goddamn thunder.
Stay
Say
till the end is what you're gonna say. My mom already ruined it for me because they went and saw it over the weekend.
Yeah. So Henry Cavill, whatever the fuck.
Henry,
He's back as Superman. Now, I don't understand the ending. It was basically the ending credits, the after credits. You know, they got to give us something because they got to catch up with Marvel. And he is he's returning, he's reprising his role as Superman. We might get a Man of Steel 2. Hopefully they don't try to resurrect Doomsday again and try to fuck things over again. We've already done it.
do at least make a good fucking.
I'm just
Doomsday.
saying
Not
the
a
thing
fucking
you
fun-
the thing you don't want to see happen is happening. Black Adam is about to be Black Adam universe.
Yeah. I don't want to see it to happen, but if they can
That's what
do
I'm saying.
that if they make it so that he's the last person that we call. We don't need to have the next Justice League movie be the Black Adam and the Justice League. We don't need that. You know, we got enough of that with you taking over Fast and Furious. Stay the fuck over there, mind your business.
What are you talking about? He's not even in
Familiar.
Fast
I'm just saying he's done it before. He's shown up in places and taken over things.
But what I'm saying is, I don't give a shit how they do it as long as they make it work. Like, fine. If this is what it takes to jump, to springboard fucking DC to the front, so be it. I
I
mean,
don't think they'll get to the front though. They're too far behind. Just make
I
it
mean, we're
good.
gonna
Just
be
make
about
quality
9
fucking
shades too
movies.
behind.
It
Not- you know,
takes-
we'll be
it
about
takes-
nine car lengths behind, but
It takes DC bringing in wrestlers to redo. the
That's right,
cinematic
John Cena
universe.
and The Rock.
Yes.
remember,
Look out, Chris Jericho is coming in.
Hey,
Look out.
because this
What?
actually plays.
Aquaman.
Just remember, this plays now. So you're telling me family is all it took?
Yep, Familia. You're gonna have Vin Diesel coming in.
Dear God.
He's gonna be Lobo. There you go.
Fuck ass no. Hell no. You bite your fucking tongue, sir. No. That's it. All right, guys. It's been a great show. Thank you for joining us here at Snack and Flick. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe. Please like the video. That helps us push this thing out. So we get more people in to watch and join in the comments. You guys can talk shit in the comments and we'll talk shit back. And yeah, we'll be back next Tuesday to keep talking shit. And hopefully Rianne will have the snacks ready next time.
Yes, Rianne. Notes. You will have your section. You have your little
Exactly.
5 minutes of fame where you're gonna come on every week to give a snack
Talk
recipe.
about your snacks.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
All right,
talking
guys,
About my wife's snacks with me.
We ain't flying over there to eat them. We just want you to talk about them on the show. We're not flying over to eat them yet.
Joke. It's for
I
another
got the
show.
joke. I got the joke. You missed the last part. We ain't flying over to eat them yet.
Coming out
All
for
right,
the
Rianne.
cakes.
I'm just playing. I'm just joking because you get mad. And somebody else will get mad at me. Anyway, gentlemen, tell them where they can find you.
It's your boy Dragon Chills. You catch me here. You can catch me producing Kinkazoids on Sunday nights at 8:30. Well, if they ever decide that they want to do it on production show, sure. No shade.
What?
Go ahead, Drew.
Little shade. It's better on TikTok. Anyway, go ahead.
It's your boy Guidoni. Always, as you know, here on Snack and Flick and Horrific Network. Check us out.
All right. And lastly, it's your boy Trey Proper from Snack and Flicks. Kinkazoid on TikTok, asshole. And Birds of Whiskey. We'll be back here Tuesday nights going forward for the foreseeable future. We'll see you guys next week. Don't forget what I said to like the shit, and we'll catch you guys later. Peace.
You're good.